so much for coming out tonight for our NDI final performance with our 6th grade students. I was lucky enough to see a preview this morning, and it's a wonderful show. So thank you so much for making it out here on a warm Wednesday night, but I don't think you'll be disappointed because our students really did a wonderful job preparing for this event. For those of you who are able to make it, we are having a PTA meeting next door after the show, so any parents who are available, we'd love to have you. That's next door at Mott Hall in room 304. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Arthur for our annual NDI performance.
Everyone, thank you for coming. The kids have been having, pizza and a beautiful time at the school. They're ready to get on stage. And so, without further ado, I don't know if you know, NDI is in 40 schools, 6,000 children. And the theme for all of these schools is China. And we've been coming to Mott Hall since 1984. And the first day that I walked into Mott Hall was 1998. And my musician, thank goodness, was one of the best musicians in best jazz musicians in all of New York. And that's Mr. Neil Kirkwood, who is our musical director. And he is going to be accompanied by a tremendous percussionist. And Diana happens to be here with her talented husband, Risha, but Diana Harold is on percussion today. The teaching team that is sent up every week is myself, Arthur, and then we have Dufton Garcia, who is a graduate of Mott Hall. China. NDI's connection to China is actually very, very deep. We are running a training program in China because China wants NDI in their schools, and not just the elite schools, in many schools for the migrant, the parents, the migrant workers' children. Everyone, they're starting to get dance into their community. To that end, NDI has sent over a number of teachers and musicians. Himself has been to China 9 times. The children just saw a movie an HBO movie of NDI in China, and Dufton had a very nice role in the movie because he was over there. I can't do it, but that's what he was doing. So we have been so happy to immerse ourselves in China. And if you think about China as the second largest land area in the world, it's first. It's the Earth's largest single population, 1.35 billion. And almost everybody in China knows a folk dance. It's throughout the country. It's called Dongbei Yang. Dufton worked with a Chinese choreographer and has brought that dance back. And we're going to show it to you right now. So we're going to bring all the dancers for their entrance and Dongbei Yang.
relationship with China started in 1986. We did a show called China Day, and it was just in celebration of the country. And we met some very important people who were very impressed with what we do. We started communicating and then figuring things out. Many years later, in 2004, we were invited to go to Shanghai and perform. We brought 10 NDI celebration team dancers, which is one of our scholarship programs, 10 NDI teachers, some graduates, and a whole slew of staff members. And we were in China for a month. And we performed in what was then the biggest theater in the world, the Shanghai Grand Theater. It makes this look like an ant. And it was an amazing experience. And there was really where the magic happened. They loved what we do. We taught their students, they taught our students, we danced together, we put together an amazing performance. And that's when we really got together and were trying to figure out what we could do to continue the relationship and build a program in China. Well, finally, 3 years ago, we signed a contract with the China Welfare Institute's Children's Palace in the Minhang district of Shanghai, and we started training teachers in China to do what we do. Now, as I'm sure you know, the stereotypes of China, and the Chinese people are very shy, very introverted. They, in their education system, they don't have many things that teach creativity or innovation or just thinking from the top of your head, thinking on your feet. This program does that, and it does it in a physical way. And it inspired them. So much so that they immediately signed on. We started training the teachers. They started in 8 schools. We went back and trained some more. Then they expanded to 15 schools. Now they want to expand to 21 schools. And actually, even from the start, they said, can we have it in all our schools? We had to tell them, whoa, slow down, slow your horse. We have to train your teachers to do it. So it's been an amazing, amazing experience. Out of that amazing relationship, we got to learn some traditional Chinese dances. So you saw one of them. That particular dance is of the northeast region of China. Dongbei means northeast. This is another one that we learned. It's about the Mongolian horse, one of the strongest horses in the world. This is the Mongolian horse dance. In the time of the ancient Chinese warriors, they would use some of the great stallions from the Mongols. I'm going to bring Javier forward. This is Javier. Where are you from, Javier?
Where do you live now? We trained him well. This is a spirit banner. It is said to be made of the strands of the best stallions that the warrior rode into battle. When the warrior would come to camp for the night, he would plant the banner to proclaim his identity, to act as a guardian, and to absorb the natural, channel the powers of nature into the horsehairs. In life, the horsehairs were said to contain, the spirit banner was said to contain his manifest destiny. And in death, he was actually buried with his banner because it was said to contain his very spirit. Thank you, Javier. This is Alan. He's playing the part of the warrior. I present to you the wonderful dancers from class 601 as they present the eternal blue sky warrior, May Pass.